off again today to the woods, and we're going to do some cleanup. I've got my tripod here to record myself picking up some rubbish. Hopefully, I've got 2 bags with me, so I'm going to hopefully fill up 2 bags of stuff. I'm going to try and separate it into like plastics and metals, depending on what I find and how much of what I find. But yeah, let's go to the woods and see what we can pick up today. I'm going to make a quick stop up here at the Prince Consort Gardens because there's not usually much rubbish here. I'm going to have a quick check to make sure there isn't, there's still not much here. I might pick up the odd bit if there is some, but yeah, generally this is quite a quiet area, so I guess we'll check up here first. This is a pond area. There's not usually much around this part. If there is some, it'll be in the main park area. Yeah, not looking actually like there's much, which is good. Again, this is a quiet area, so there's not usually much litter around here. So try and spot some dragonfly nymphs as well. See if they're about. I don't see anything without having a closer inspection. Oh, there is a pond snail there. I can't really film because I got this in my hand, so I can't zoom in or anything sadly, but there's a bit of wildlife at least in here. But yeah, not much litter here, as I said, so we will leave this area here and go up to the main park just around the corner and see what's there. Gonna take a quick cut. Well, I say cut. I don't really do fancy editing. I don't want to do fancy editing. I just want it to kind of be raw footage. But yeah, there's a lovely little garden area here. Daffodil, is that daffodils? I'm pretty sure it's daffodils and peonies maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but loads of really beautiful flowers here that will bloom in the next few weeks. I can't wait for the bees to come again. I love me some bees, but I did notice there's a bit of rubbish in these flower beds over here, so I'm going to quickly go and investigate. There's like some wrappers and something, I think. There's a plastic bag. Let me grab that. Plastic bag. I don't think I saw anything up there, so I'll have a little look. There's something here as well. It's another bag, sandwich bags I think. I'll put these in the bin here. I won't bother using my bags for this. Is that plastic or is that? I think that is plastic there. More plastic. Put this in the bin. Is that a bin? Yeah, that is a bin. Oh, more plastic. More wrappers. And this stuff just blows everywhere, so maybe it wasn't littered here, but if you don't put it in your recycling bins right, it will blow everywhere, which is quite annoying. Help to keep the gardens tidy, that's what we need to do. So I'm going to check around all here and then open up with more litter. Yeah, there's not really much more in this park. As I said, this is quite a clean park. I'm assuming if there is any, it would be in the flower beds, because that's where it would have blown to, or in those bushes, but I've checked this side and there's none here. I'll have a quick check in the flower beds just to make sure there is none. In there, and then I'm heading off just down that way to the woods, which is about 150 metres in that direction. Let's have a quick look here. There's that's just tissue. That's just tissue. I'm going to leave that there because that will decay naturally anyway. I'm more worried about the plastics, and someone's just dumped a load of tea bags there. That's lovely, isn't it? I'm not going to pick that up just yet because I don't have my gloves on. It will also mostly decay naturally. I'll come and get the plastic bag later on. But I'm going to walk to the woods now, get out of the wind so I can record properly, and we'll come back to that later. I'll get the plastic bag from that later if it's still there. And it's not looking like there's much other rubbish here. Oh, I like that. That's good. So yeah, we're going to get on this way to the woods. So there is a wet patch down here, and I will leave that to your imagination as to what it is. But I was here just standing looking at this tree, and I looked to my right and I see a can. So that is my first can of the day. I need to get my gloves and my bag out, and I'm going to get that can and get back down the hill and to the Iron Age Hill Fort, which is just a bit further up this way. And yeah, there's not usually too much rubbish there, but if there is, I want to get rid of it because it is a kind of protected zone. There's some volunteers who do work there, and they're trying to make it into more of a, you know, preserved place than what it is. But yeah, we're going to get this can, and then we're going to get up there and see. So, got my gloves on now, got my bag. I'm going to get that can right there. I'm going to have to go up around the tree. Give me 1 second here. It's actually quite slippery today. It did rain last night. My bag's caught in the tree, and so the ground is quite slippy, unfortunately. But there is our first can of the day. Put it in there, and let's get back to the phone and go off that way to find some more litter. Voila. So, I have arrived at the hill fort, looking actually a lot clearer than it was before. There is a volunteer group who comes here I think it's every Tuesday, maybe every Thursday, but once a week, and they come and clear kind of the area around this fort. Now, last time I came here, which was actually before I went to New Zealand, this whole thing here was covered in, sorry about the bag, this whole area here was covered with kind of plants and bushes, and they've since cleared it, it looks like. So we're going to go up this way, which I did sometimes do, but it was quite overgrown. But there are the stairs that way to go up, and that leads off to another trail up there as well. Sorry about the bag, I can't, but you know, in that direction I can't point out fully with the bag in my way. But we're going up here, and there's a walkway that goes along the whole thing, which we will see in just 1 second. And it's looking like there's not a lot of rubbish, which is a good thing. There is a bag over there, but they use that for when they clear out the brambles and the sticks and, you know, dead bits of tree to improve the ground for the wildflowers to grow here, because this is actually all limestone grassland across the top of this hill, which is not, I don't think it's rare, but it's not very common. And it's one of the kind of really important places for different wildflowers and different species of insects and birds and whatnot. But I will do a video about that in the near future. Today is about picking up rubbish. And again, yeah, I'm not sure if the volunteer group come here and actually pick up rubbish as well, but I'm looking and I really can't see anything right now, which is good, because it means people are either not littering or people are picking up the litter that they see. However, it makes me look a bit bad because I've come here to pick up litter, and so far I've got one drinks can. So, gonna have, I mean, you can see how beautiful it is here. All the, I don't know what you would kind of call them, but all these kind of ditches, like kind of tiny little valleys running through. Got the big mounds on top, and it's just a really cool place. But yeah, there's not a lot of litter, so I think I'm gonna head along this way, along the path, and continue to where the volunteers work and see if there's any kind of rubbish along in this way. If there is, I'll definitely record some, but I'm not entirely sure that there will be much, so we may have to go somewhere else in search of our good deed for the day. So let's get to it. Now, I was going to continue walking and find some rubbish, but I just wanted to show you this pile here and the piles around. These piles of twigs and branches, they're actually cut down by the volunteers and kind of cleared up by the volunteers, and they'll clean up, you know, twigs, branches, as well as brambles and other kind of invasive things, not necessarily invasive, but kind of they're not needed here, because this whole area is limestone grassland, as I said. And the branches and twigs, if they're left kind of scattered across the whole of the ground, it's actually bad for the environment, because I don't remember exactly, but I think it makes the ground more fertile. And the wildflowers here need a certain kind of level of fertility to grow and develop and thrive. And obviously those wildflowers that are kind of unique to this area will feed insects that are unique to this area, which will in turn feed birds and small mammals and reptiles, maybe not reptiles, but you know, other animals that live here that are kind of unique or quite rare. You only find them in areas like this, limestone grassland. So what the volunteers do is they come here every Tuesday, every Thursday, I don't remember exactly which day, and they clear out brambles, they clear out branches, and they put them in piles like this, and they do burn them. Sundays, when they have a lot of stuff, they make the piles and they take it all down to this meadow, which is actually the kind of spot they started on when they started this clearing out project. And they take it all down to the meadow and they burn all the kind of stuff that isn't needed, the stuff they take away and clear away. This is actually part of the Iron Age hill fort. This would have been one of the houses, I do believe, from the people who used to live here hundreds of years ago. But yeah, it is really incredible. I haven't been back here properly since before I went to New Zealand, so it is really incredible to see how different it is and how much they've done. But yeah, it's just incredible, and I really would like to come and help, but I'm not sure exactly where the group meets and whatnot, so I'll have to ask my conservation group if they know. But these bags here, oh, you can see actually the bags here, they have all the old brambles in, the old kind of wood, and this will all be taken over to the meadow over through there, and it will all be burned so that it doesn't stay laying on the ground. But that's enough about that for today. Let's get and find some rubbish, because it really isn't looking like there's any around here. So I wasn't successful in finding rubbish in that direction, so I've turned around and I'm going to head down that way, in the hopes of finding, well, again, hopefully not finding rubbish. The aim isn't necessarily to find rubbish in the woods, it's to kind of walk through the woods and you know, make sure there isn't any, because I don't want to see rubbish. I don't hope that I find some, but if I do find it, I will pick it up. That's kind of, I keep saying I hope I will find some, just because I want to find some and pick it up, but really the hope is that I don't find any and that I don't have a full bag in the woods, so I can go elsewhere and pick up some rubbish there. But yeah, I'm going to head off down this pathway and see if we can find some. Now the volunteers, I don't think they work down this way as far, they work mostly up that way for now. I'm sure they plan on continuing it out this way in the future, but it is kind of a small group for how big these woods are. These woods aren't that big, but for the group of volunteers that do it, it's quite large. So we're going to head down this way and see if we can find any rubbish, which again, hopefully we will not. Let's get going. I keep wanting to go off down trails like that over there into the trees and bushes and kind of get away from the trails, but I'm here to look for rubbish, so I have to unfortunately go down routes like this. This is the main walking trail. The one just beside over there is the kind of car or bike trail, and I am unfortunately today going to have to go down this way and look out for rubbish, which isn't unfortunate. I probably shouldn't say unfortunately, but I would like to explore. But I guess what I need to keep in mind is that I'm helping nature, so yeah, I can kind of do 50-50. I could go and explore, because there is rubbish off down where humans don't go, because it all blows over obviously, but I'm assuming the bulk of the rubbish would be closer to the main pathways. So yeah, I'm just going to keep walking around, looking from side to side as I'm doing now, probably looking like an idiot, and just looking out for rubbish, because again, there really isn't much at all, which is great to see. I do love seeing that there's no rubbish, and I do love seeing that, but I do want to help out, which I guess is probably selfish, because I'm kind of in a way hoping there will be some, but again, at the end of the day, there isn't any. I am really happy that there isn't any. I'm hoping it stays like this. But I'm gonna stop wasting battery. And well, I came off the trail slightly and I found one glass bottle. I'm looking around for other stuff, maybe around here, but there's not much. So one thing here is okay. I'm going to put this in with the can for now. I am going to sort this out later today though, before I kind of call the council, get them to come take it away, if I find enough for them to do so. Because if not, I may have to just take it to a bin. But yeah, that is one glass bottle. I've looked around, there's not, from what I can see, there's not a lot around here, which is good to see again, but let's get going, keep moving. So I found a campfire here, and generally when you're talking about these woods, campfires mean rubbish and litter. Obviously there's a load of broken glass in here, but I'm not going to pick this up. I'm going to leave that there for now because I don't have a bag strong enough to take it. But there are little bits of litter like this, which you'd be tempted to walk past. I'm tempted to walk past them, but you've got to think that every piece of litter you pick up is potentially another animal saved. So just little bits like this, even if you might not think it does much, it does, you know, it can help out a ton. There's also plastic kind of bottle tops like that. I should probably mention that again, I have literally just changed my mind, and it probably will change again about the rubbish, because I've not found much yet. So I've not found that it's worth getting my other bag out. So I'm putting it all into this bag for now. Again, I only have one glass bottle, one tin drinks can, and this kind of paper-based, plasticky paper-based rubbish. So for now, it's all in here. I will sort it out before I put it in a bin. But yeah, there is probably some more. There's another piece of plastic over here. But that's about it for this area, I think. I'm gonna have one little look. But yeah, there was that piece of plastic there. And that is pretty much it, I think. I can't see much else. So we're gonna, oh, there is this bit here actually. I almost missed that. See, some of it is so small that you might miss it, but yeah, you really have to keep your eyes open and pay attention. So that glass there I'm going to leave. Actually, that's a bit of plastic in there as well. Is it? That's something. I don't know what it is, but we're going to take it with us. And let's move on and see what else we can find. Okay, so there is quite a bit of plastic around this area. So I've taken out the other bag that I have. That's the one I've been using so far. Get this open and get the handle open. There we go. Get the glove. And yeah, there's quite a bit of plastic around here. So we've got one, we've got a fork over here, plastic fork, we've got some wrappers over here, and whatever that is, that'll go in this bag here. Where's the opener? There we go. Get that in there. There we go. We've got more stuff over this way. Glass bottle, and there's one just behind the camera as well, actually. Big glass bottle there. Put those in just 1 second and we get the rest. Over here, we've got more wrappers, we've got what's over here? There's actually more plastic over this way. I'm going to turn the camera, I think, so you can see, get this stuff away. That's plastic, this is glass, and kind of papery plastic based wrapping. So I'm going to turn the camera over this way. real quick. Or the phone, I should say, it's not a camera. So there's stuff over this way. So I found some litter, but I also found this. Make sure I've got it on camera here, there we go. When's that? 2018. Cousins in New Zealand would appreciate that. I'm going to put it back. Yeah, that's quite cool. So we've got some litter anyway, that's what we're here for. There's some more over there as well. But we got a tin can, some plastic in a wrapper. So I'll put this in the bags. This clip has gone on for 3 minutes now, so I'm just going to do a time lapse, I think, of the rest of the litter that I found around here. And yeah, we'll see what happens once I'm finished here. So again, the little things like this are really important. If they're not picked up, they're going to sit here for thousands of years. And you know, if a fox or a badger, almost called it a box, if a fox or a badger comes along and eats this accidentally, it's going to cause major troubles with their insides. It's going to cause them to become extremely unwell, or it might even kill them. So it's really important to pick up just the little things like this. So I'm going to put that in the bag now, and I'm going to get focused on, get going to the next spot where I see some litter. Apologies for the camera, it's a bit skew with. But I wanted to show off the shelter someone's made, but there's also some rubbish just here that I don't know if it's the same heat food left in here, or if it's just put by it words. If it was just here when they had built the shelter, or if they left it, I don't know. We're going to get plastic, and then I don't think there's actually too much more. There is this. There's just whole campfires here. Not exactly sure what you do with them. I'm going to take them with me anyway to get them out here. Out the woods. Let's put this in the plasticky glass type bag. Yeah, let's have a quick look. I will get those fire things in a minute. Let's have a quick look at the shelter someone's made. There's the campfire things there. Just have a quick look at the shelter. So pretty simple shelter, but I love the kind of lean-to shelters like this. Got a rock in there holding the stick in place. I love this. I'd love to be able to make something like this, but I've never actually practiced or tried to make anything like it. So there's nothing around the back, so we're gonna go, might be some rubbish actually in there, but yeah, there's not much rubbish in that shelter. There is quite cool to look at. There's actually some kind of old rusty flask there is some rubbish actually under there, under those leaves. If I can get that, and that, let me put this camera down quickly. Sorry again, you're a bit skew with there. There's a man shouting at his dog. There we go. Sorry, you're a bit skew with, as I said. Put this away in here. And is that one metal, I guess, in here as well. We got these campfires, what kind of cooking, what do you call it? And then the last thing was this. Now that's not entirely harmful, but it is just litter, so I'm picking it up anyway. I guess that can go with this stuff for now. Just the ease of carrying it around, I'm going to put these campfire type things in the bag for now. But again, I will sort them out before I leave them for the council to come and collect. So, stop the recording. Probably going to head back this way because there's not much rubbish in these woods, which is a good thing. And I've been out for about 2 hours now looking, so we're going to head back, maybe find some. I hope you can see me. maybe find some on the roads to put in the bags just to fill them up, and then probably call it a day. So let's get to it. Okay, so the amount of rubbish I just found in this one small area, it wasn't all piled up like this. I kind of gathered it from the surrounding area, just kind of over in this general area. But yeah, I just found all of this is like 4 or 5 drinks cans there. There's a whole, there's a bag from them there, so there's 1 or 2 that I'm missing from somewhere around here. This glass bottle was originally here in this spot. I just kind of brought everything over to it. So there's the bottle there. There's like loads of exploded kind of Lynx cans and deodorant cans, plastic, as you can see, wrappers everywhere, more cans. So I need to sort all this into the bags, and then I think I'm going to start heading back, because this was quite a substantial haul. Nowhere near as much as I wanted to get today, but I've got about 1 full bag's worth of stuff now when I put all this in there, so it's okay. It's okay. I'm definitely going to find some more on the way back, maybe on the roads, but other than that, I'm happy with this haul. Right, so I've just made it out of the woods. This bag here, as I said, has a load of glass, tin cans and plastic paper in, like plastic wrappers and stuff. The bag behind you, that is mine as well. I'm going to take that with me in a second to get some more plastic from over down that direction, or up that direction. As you can see, this place here is kind of a dump as it is. There's cans over there. I'll get that can and put it in here. There's rubbish everywhere. But, oh, there's actually the council here now. Are they going to... I'm going to ask them to pick that up there. That actually wasn't planned, but it was very convenient. The recycling truck just pulled up behind me. Yeah, they don't do this route. Apparently, they were just coming back from Sand Bay down that way. But he saw the rubbish there and he was doing it on overtime. So I just talked to him. I asked him if he wanted me to sort out the rubbish I just got, you know, the glass and tin cans. But no, he just said he'd chuck it in the back and it'll be sorted at the recycling plant, I guess you'd call it, which is really good. He was doing it on overtime, so I'm happy to see that. I wasn't expecting it, but saved me a call to the council. I'm picking up all the kind of rubbish along the road now, and I'm going to leave it. He said to just leave any rubbish that I find in the woods at that spot there, which I do anyway. So I'm going to get as much as I can from this little roadway here. I've got a bit already in here, and then just take it back there, and then that'll be me done for today. Okay, so I called North Somerset Council about the rubbish. I don't know where I'm pointing, the rubbish here. And they said they would get someone to call me once they contacted the right department about the rubbish. They said they'd get someone to call me to, you know, tell them where it is and whatever. Sorry about the wind. So yeah, hopefully that's going to come and be cleared away. I'm going to come back here tomorrow and make sure that it has been cleared away. If not, I will call them again. There is so much rubbish around here though, so I'm hoping that it doesn't just blow away or someone doesn't just tip it over before they get here. But yeah, that's my job done for today. I'm going to get home now, wash my hands, get some food. And yeah, I'll probably do the same thing again tomorrow at a different spot, because there wasn't a lot of rubbish here, which is a good thing. It's good that there's not a lot of rubbish, but I was hoping to pick up some more. So yeah, tomorrow we'll definitely do that. But for now, I'm on my way home in the wind, so I won't record much because it'll be too windy to record. But yeah, that was my little clean-up session. 3rd of March, Tuesday the 3rd of March in Western Woods. I don't know how well you can hear me with the wind, but this is the aftermath of that wind we had the other week. Stairs are completely destroyed now. There was kind of a bit hanging off of there last time I was here, but it's completely fallen off now, it looks like. Yeah, it's all down there. So looks like I won't be going on those stairs for a while. I mean, I could if I could get past the fence, but I can't exactly get past there right now because it's all chained up there into the rock, which is a bit of a shame, but I hope they repair it soon because I love going down to that bit of beach. I have to climb down the ladder over that side now, over that way, so it's a bit annoying, but the cave is just down here, just in there. So yeah, this ladder here is the only way to get down to the beach, which around that side of the thing is where the stairs lead to. I hope you can hear me over the wind, but yeah, down there it's the only way to get down there now, unfortunately. So I do it in summer when it's not as windy, it's not as rainy, but right now it is too windy, too wet to get down there. So I hope they do repair it soon. There's also this is where most of the rocks came from around this side. They all kind of crumbled down, and then the pathway over here, and you can see under here as well kind of the damage that it did. It was really bad winds. This actually wasn't as bad last time. That hole was there, this hole wasn't. So yeah, I know this isn't kind of litter picking, but I kind of just do random things, and I post a lot of random stuff to my Instagram, so I figured I'd make a kind of vlog style thing about this, because it is worth doing. At least the litter picking bit is, because I want to try and inspire people to you know, to pick up some stuff too. But as you can see, all the rocks came down from here. They destroyed some of this. There was a huge rock in there that's come out, and they all hit this, and this this section of path has been unfortunately destroyed. I think the guy who was behind me, there was a guy with a camera, I think he's actually just gone down the ladder. I mean, it's safe to do so today. It's not like windy and wet, it's more just windy, and the fact that I don't really want to, the ladder will be kind of rusty and wet. So, but yeah, they all came from down there, destroyed the path, and they were all littered across here, and they've just put them there, as you can see. But yeah, I don't know, that was my day anyway. That's what I did today. Bit of a random day, a lot of litter picking and walking about, but I do plan on making more litter picking videos and more general kind of vlog type videos, just to kind of, more for me, just to remember what I did, but also to share with anyone who might be interested. I hope you can hear me over the wind, and if you did watch, thank you. I'm not sure why you did, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the future.